is seeing something bigger and knowing we're a small part of it if we're lucky. And in the end, that is a life well lived.
Please tell Miss Henry that we'll let you back. I have work to do.
Because thank God, there's a lot out there bigger than me.
So Black Box Theater is the space. We have this small, intimate space where we can move the audience anywhere we want. We can do a show in thrust or proscenium or in the round. So it gives us a lot of flexibility. It brings the audience really close to the action. So I love Black Box Theater for the fact that it's so intimate. We can do these really intimate shows where the actors are right there with the audience is right there with them.
6 o'clock, the 12th through the 15th, and so yeah.
Not that tall. What do we have over here on this one? In terms of drippings.
Where to, boss man?
Go up there and grab a long stage pin. Long stage pin.
Okay, for now.
At least 25 feet.
Okay, so
none of the DMX lights are working. Again. So the last one was at 150. Okay. All right. Every time, Austin, you make me want to fire you, and then you fix yourself. So.
Hey, what did I do for you for the past few days?
Soft focus, sharpen your edges.
That's the 50. Back out of there. Oh, we're good.
But that's not what's plugged into.
Huh?
It's plugged into the
No. That's the circuit.
Oh.
This is its digital address so that the board and it can communicate as two computers.
I'm sorry.
Right? And think of it like an IP address.
I need that one and that one turned on so they can refocus them.
No reason to be proud of my student.
It's not wow. I know it's not. All right, good. But good work. Good work. Thank you for doing what I actually told you to do. That's amazing. I'm done. I quit. I mean, I'm going home.
Yeah, painting myself, at least it's a pretty color.
Oh, I see. Top rung and I'm head high to it.
Okay.
So one more would get that.
Silent Sky is the story of Henrietta Leavitt, Annie Cannon, and Wilhelmina Fleming, three astronomers in the early 1900s. So these three women were astronomical computers, they called them, essentially counting and labeling the stars.
Brilliant! Alright, come on.
Discoveries these three women made while making 25 cents an hour shaped the science, shaped our understanding of the universe today.
The whole sequence with the star classifications being a, oh, what was it? Yeah, collective efforts.
That's what they tell me.
keeping it even will help with as far as lighting goes, because the actual wood color is going to stand out a lot when you get light coming in on it. So this keeps it a nice muted effect. Lets us control the lighting.
Yeah, Dogberry. Yeah, no, he's great. And he tries to swear all fancy like, but he can't. He's too
our teacher is a special person.
There is in the magic sheet.
Yes, write it in.
Where do you want it to stop?
there was a little late, I guess. You have an 18-foot diameter
Both directions.
all the way around. Not rectangular, circular.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in center,
Does it go all the way to the edge?
goes edge to edge-ish, but that's why I said make sure we get the image that we can fade it out so we're not sitting on hard edges and cut off. Because I don't want it cut off, that looks weird.
Okay.
So,
Go to the map.
Oh yeah, so they put money into it, and they.
So the paint treatment for the floor for this set is a galaxy. It's nebulas, it's the stars. The idea is it's similar, though more colorful and more intricate, to the plates the women are looking at. So the women are constantly spending every day looking at these plates, which are the photographs of the stars. And so we wanted to give the audience that opportunity to see the nebulas and the stars and the beauty of the sky.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's
See, if it dries super subtly, the audience will just have this like subconscious desire to look from that point out toward the stage,
right,
which is where everything goes.
Yeah, instead of the central action area. Look, they're acting over there, but I'm unconsciously drawn.
No, Charlie, other way, because see, all the motion comes out.
No, it does.
Instead of going in.
He's playing corners.
I don't know. I'm trying to find something.
And he's playing triangles in the middle.
It goes right to the table. It goes right there. Yes, that's good.
Huh?
It pointed right.
This is the most exciting part about theater, watching paint dry.
And the audience never gets to see it.
I know.
Suckers.
If only there was some way where we could convince device to record the process.
Hey, Will.
We put all this audio.
Yeah. I did.
I don't have touchscreen.
PDF. Oh, so.
Yeah, remember, I'm not that smart yet. I'm not that expensive yet.
If,
Working on
a
it.
lot of times your PDF will give you a little drop-down thingy, but yours doesn't, so I don't care. All right.
Try to do Control Plus if you want to.
This light operation board. It controls all of the fixtures, conventional lighting or intelligent lighting like the LED.
What's it look like at 50?
Upstage, downstage, where are they focused? Okay. They should be doing down spot and a wash, right?
Dilation.
85.
But we don't have a fourth one. Oh, yes, we do. Do we get a fourth one, huh?
87, 88. All right. I should be offended.
These are
What channels are
instructor.
these?
106 through 109.
Oh, let's get the center lights on. And that's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Right? And heavy on this side, light on this side, or heavy on this side, light on this side. And give me some down light that's kind of green or red or something like that. Okay?
Yeah.
And those are the kind of things. And then I might say, oh, we need a little bit more from this side or that. I'm not going to give you settings. Okay. So when I ask you for those, that's why you have a manager sheet. So you get to play a little bit. You're a little more vested in it. Yeah. All right. Oh, it disappears. Nice. Now bring up all blue. Let's get that blue up and yeah. That's what I was hoping to see. Nice. Let's go back to that amber again. Oh my God. That was so weird. Yeah. All right, now let's go with a heavy saturated red. Yeah, the way those colors just disappear is absolutely awesome.
So 71.
Gotta give myself an exit.
Yeah, the focus of tonight is obviously about setting light looks, but it's also about timing from one effect to another. So let's make sure we hit all our transitions as sharply as possible so that we can get the timing right
Yeah.
on everything.
Any questions about tonight, guys? Tech Week is when we actually start rehearsing with the lights. The lighting grid has been, all the lights have been put on the grid, and we start working on what each scene's gonna look like, what those cues are gonna be for lights up and lights down.
So we'll just call, I'm just gonna call these, you guys fix whatever that is later, so we can get going with the rehearsal. And those should auto fix in.
Yeah. I'm not getting anything on my slide.
Zach, stand in the middle for me.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened. Well, she's got it manually controlled at 0 right now, we gotta release that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'll work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it on the same channel?
That's around with the Christmas lights now, apparently.
Okay, so fix it later. Right now, hanging lights are up. They're patched to Christmas light. When you turn on the Christmas lights?
Yes, but I need to turn them on so I can record the cue, right?
No, once you fix the patch.
Go. Go. Go.
And then we also have these old-fashioned vintage lamps hanging down throughout the theater. We use those throughout the show to represent individual stars. So as they discover stars, as they're watching the brightness of stars change, and these lamps are representing those stars throughout their scientific discoveries.
Those are probably footprints.
Oh, jeez.
Great.
Okay,
To be honest.
so what one was it?
So we have.
Right.
So we have two.
And they're slightly diffused, so we are gonna get the, but there's some weird texture. Only this part of the stretching of the fabric.
No, I see those. I just see the dust
Oh, okay, so I wasn't.
The what?
Just the dust or footprints, whatever it is.
That could also be the glue.
It doesn't want to do that.
If it's on there, it's fine.
It may not go
If it's
away.
dust, we take a broom, that
It
would
may
do
not
it.
go away. Is
It is what it is.
there a reason they're not changing? Lock it in there,
Lock it.
and then hopefully when we reboot later,
Is this a good purple?
but I have no idea.
We'll find out.
Let's say yes.
In theory.
Okay, now basically what we want is this to be our scene change light. And then for any time we're in the observatory, I would like those lit in like an amber, a light amber.
No.
So like and then bring it up to something, group whatever at.
Oh, I'm blind.
Like literally everything. That is not what we recorded as far
Nope.
as I know.
I guess that does not work.
All right.
When I set a group intensity, it just does everything.
She falls asleep in the middle of the night.
Okay,
Next
so
morning, he's
we
here.
see her, she's planted, here's my thoughts. She's here in that, just this,
Uh-huh.
and then we give it like a 4 count on the land, after the land, and then we do a 15 on this,
Okay.
as it builds up.
And
So
you know
you
what?
want-
That could just cue Cole's entrance. That solves that problem.
Yes, it does.
Bring in the morning lights, and then he enters.
Well, that's a very slow build.
Yeah, but.
Okay, let's try it,
we
let's
can
try
feel
it.
that starting.
It is 7 o'clock. We are still in scene 2. All right. Well, transition counts as the previous scene. So go. All right. Standby lights. Allie, it's all you. And go. You want her in the sleep? Okay, I'll just call that later. That's fine. What those cues are going to be for lights up and lights down. We bring in sound, we bring in costumes, and we turn the show from just a couple of actors on an empty stage into a real play.
Okay, good. Guys, was that a count of 10?
Yes.
Go like 8. That was pretty good.
You want those like right dead center?
No, they need to actually light the face, don't worry about it. And they're still a little too sharp. And they're too sharp. So, 2 human beings are gonna be standing here.
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
No, I'm the same height. All right, let's check that. Let's.
Nope, Cole's taller.
That's about right, though.
Okay.
What a guy.
So glad I got that.
So while we're here, so I kind of like the color effect that's happening, and we don't want to lose that. But we also need to bring in here, so we're going to need to get the vivids and the elations in with some of this cool blues and greens as well. And we're going to need to add in 2 more movers doing. Remember, this is a romantic dance.
I don't do romantic.
Okay.
Learn.
This is a romantic dance.
Yeah, we have it.
We're
Okay,
we
do
have,
88.
I like that. Let's copy that over here.
Well, if they could just spike off of the paint treatment.
Paint everywhere.
But there's a very special paint treatment right here. That's very different than this paint treatment right here.
I already forgot what you pointed at. I'll be honest. There's a lot going on here.
Well, then why do we do it?
Cause it's awesome, dude.
And sound's gonna fade out right here, but not go out, just fade down. Lights stay.
Stop. Come home.
Standby sound out. It's out. Standby lights. Not yet. They put the desks back first and then the lights go. Keep going.
Stop.
Now go.
Oh my God, Peter, I'm sorry, I have to go.
Go.
Okay, stop.
If we're not finding the largest truth, then what have we spent our whole lives doing? What's the point of all this?
The cosmic question of outrage.
What is the point?
Whoa, hold guys.
That is not the look.
That is not correct.
What day were you supposed to be in?
We should be in Q37. Had to go to 34. That's funky. It's long and grueling hours because it's the tech people that need the practice
I
now.
went back to New York. My father decided that it was a good time and that she was a good match. And I barely knew what happened, and I barely knew her, and I don't know why I acted that way that I did.
So make sure you don't touch that curtain because we also see everything after being above it. So just watch your crossings behind that curtain. I'm the one communicating with each design department and making sure they're on schedule and then giving that feedback to the director. Or light notes for you guys, like anything that, like if you're having trouble seeing something or something wasn't placed right.
Robin, I fixed your pencil on the table.
Yay, thank you. I'm excited about it.
But anything else, guys?
We figured all the way through, right, guys? Yeah. Yesenia, we're gonna have you with the sweater instead of starting with the sweater. We're gonna end with the sweater.
Okay.
That will make your
Morning
change
to
more
night.
sense. And then it makes more sense for you to be wearing the sweater at night.
Well, we're jumping ahead.
I don't know.
No, I think we're the same time zone.
She's also getting a shawl for scene one, yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
sorry. We are.
Yes. We need at least two people and then we'll have Zach do that one. So there's one up there, and then the big one is Act 2, Scene 3 and 4. Henrietta, Lona, and Margaret all have changes at the same time. We have weekly production meetings and I organize and I run those. And then once the show starts, it's my show and I become basically the director, like the representative of the director. So if there's a problem or a change that needs to be made, I'm the one responsible for that, and it's no longer Zach's show, it's mine.
I have no idea.
I have cookies.
Come on, we're celebrating. We are already celebrating. Not enough. You deserve this. Oh, thank you all, but I really shouldn't.
That's perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Theater is one of the few places you can go for that visceral live experience, similar to sports in that way. That people love watching sports because you are connected to the action. It's happening right in front of you. You don't know what's going to happen. They could fail. They could succeed. There's a visceral, exciting experience to watching something live. And so I think as long as we are engaging audiences and helping them connect to live action, theater will always survive. Theater's a unique form of storytelling, and it's not the same as watching television and film.